It is nice to meet you. I am Clank. This is Ratchet.
Welcome to MojoPlays, and today we're looking at the best teams of 2 in video games.
Oh shit, this is gonna be awesome.
Before we begin, we publish new content all week long, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Banjo and Kazooie, Banjo-Kazooie series. It says a lot about the popularity of Banjo and Kazooie that fans have kept their passion for them alive despite not getting a new game since 2008. But their partnership is such an important element to the series. Banjo's dim-witted demeanor and Kazooie's sharp tongue play incredibly well off of each other, particularly in a world as wacky and cartoony as this one. Additionally, Rare made their 3D platformers stand out from a sea of others with ridiculously fun mechanics that utilized the features of both characters equally. We joyously bounced between each level, just waiting to see what the bear and bird could do next. Sonic and Tails, Sonic the Hedgehog series.
Hey Sonic! Long time no see, huh?
I'm just glad you're okay.
Sonic may have been cool enough to debut on his own, but it wasn't long before his roster of characters began to expand. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 introduced Miles Tails Prower, and the two have been linked ever since. They're another team whose personalities play off of each other well. While Sonic is self-confident and cool, Tails is softer, and a certifiable genius. Where Sonic places himself in danger, fighting head-on, Tails is eager to play support, using his expertise in all things mechanical to help those in need. It's quite a sweet friendship as well, with Sonic caring deeply for the young fox and Tails looking up to the speedster. Sonic has a lot of friends, but no one like Tails.
Let's go!
Master Chief and Cortana, Halo series.
Sleep well?
No thanks to your driving, yes.
So you did miss me.
This partnership may have had a rocky end, but Chief and Cortana are still one of the greatest duos in gaming. The draw of Halo is the excellent futuristic gunplay and the interesting lore and politics that build up its world. But the heart, at least in the earlier games, comes from Master Chief's relationship with Cortana. While he blasts his way through insurmountable odds, she aids him as his woman in the chair, so to speak. More than that, she advises him during tense moments, and the two grow to care immensely for each other, despite only one of them being flesh and blood.
Don't make a girl a promise if you know you can't keep it.
She stayed behind.
Donkey and Diddy Kong, Donkey Kong series. Another wonderful partnership given to us by Rare, the developer reinvented the Donkey Kong series with 1994's Country. Along with a redesigned Donkey, we got to play as his smaller, quicker sidekick, Diddy, playing off of DK's oafish personality by being a bit hipper. I mean, he's a chimp with a Nintendo hat that pulls out a boombox upon every victory, so how much more hip can you get? Ever since, whenever Donkey Kong has appeared in a game, players have grown to expect Diddy to be there with him, no matter what other Kongs are hanging around. Their gameplay has also grown stronger together, with Diddy able to carry the hard-hitting Donkey with his jetpack. Kratos and Atreus, God of War series.
Get in the boat, boy.
To say Kratos wasn't in the proper headspace for a sidekick during the Greek era of God of War would be quite the understatement. However, in 2018, Sony Santa Monica expanded on his characterization through a strained father-son dynamic with Atreus. Naturally, a big part of what has made Kratos' Norse story so strong is the duo's relationship, growing from distant and cold to trusting and filled with warmth. Atreus is no slouch during combat either, giving players elemental arrows and summons to play with, while passively aiding with his own attacks based on your choice of upgrades. No matter where Kratos ventures to next, we look forward to seeing the relationship with his son grow even stronger.
It's not enough. We can't hide forever.
We do not hide. We prepare for a fight for which we are not ready.
Jack and Daxter, Jack and Daxter series.
I just hope he didn't break anything moving it here to the lab.
Easy for you to say. We did all the heavy lifting.
Jack and Daxter are in a similar boat to Banjo and Kazooie in that we haven't heard from them in quite a long time, yet their popularity is kept alive by a passionate fan base.
What the heck was that?
Initially the strong, silent type, Jack got his hands dirty while his transformed best pal Daxter provided excellent comedic relief. Even when Jack did get a voice for the sequel, that relationship didn't change. Instead, it was enhanced. Jack's gruffness may have been part of video games growing darker and more adult in the 2000s, but it made their friendship more engaging. It's certainly a long shot with the way Naughty Dog's work has progressed, but we'd welcome a return from this duo any day.
I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What?
Marcus and Dom, Gears of War series.
They're gone. Hoffman pardoned everybody.
Is that right?
Welcome back to the Army, soldier.
Gears of War places heavy emphasis on cooperation, both from a multiplayer standpoint and a storytelling one, as members of the Locust Horde can tear through a group of humans if they aren't careful. And so, the relationship between Marcus Phoenix and his best friend, Dominic Santiago, grew to be a noteworthy aspect of the original trilogy. It's impossible not to feel the camaraderie and love between these two as they contend with one of the most vicious forces in video game history. Plus, playing as either of them is a ton of fun as you go from one explosive firefight to the next. It's just a shame that happy endings don't come very often in this universe.
Come on, Dom. Armor up.
I've got crops to take care of. If we don't grow it, we don't eat it, remember?
I think the radishes can cope without you for a while.
Okay, let's get this over with.
Joel and Ellie, The Last of Us series.
You know, I've never been this close. It's the outside. I mean, look how dark it is.
Few video game duos are sadder than this one. Having been emotionally damaged by his daughter's death during the cordyceps outbreak, and 20 subsequent years of awful, Joel isn't ready for Ellie, a young girl immune to the infection who needs his protection. The grizzled hero and the hopeful child is one of our favorite tropes. The writing and performances of Ashley Johnson and Troy Baker make the familiar dynamics soar to new heights. And that makes it all the more heartbreaking whenever things don't go their way. While we considered putting Nate and Sully from Naughty Dog's other cinematic series, Drake makes a good duo with several characters across Uncharted. Joel and Ellie's relationship, on the other hand, defines the experience of both games.
Happy birthday, kiddo.
What is this?
This is a thing that took a mighty effort to find.
Ratchet and Clank, Ratchet and Clank series.
You must be Big Al. It is nice to meet you. I am Clank. This is Ratchet.
Ratchet and Clank have had one of the most successful video game partnerships of the 21st century. Debuting in 2002, the Lombax mechanic and his supposedly defunct Warbot pal have saved their universe from devious dictators, interdimensional invaders, and maniacal madmen. And they always do it with more flair and showmanship than most other video game duos. Part of our love for them comes from their awesome arsenal, which expands in wild directions for each game. But the balance between the two, with Ratchet's sure-footed charisma and Clank's deadpan intellect, certainly makes for a charming mixture. No matter the game, it's always a blast going on an adventure with these two.
Ratchet, are you in there?
I'm not coming out.
You cannot stay in there forever.
Yes, I can.
Mario and Luigi, Super Mario series. Well, you can't get much closer than brothers. The turtle-stomping peace-bringers of the Mushroom Kingdom have been starring in games together for decades, and while Luigi initially existed as a need for Player 2, he's long since been a fan-favorite character. Where Mario is determined and heroic, Luigi is the opposite, being nervous and timid. It's always fun seeing how each of them handles their solo adventures completely differently, but it's when they go on an adventure together, whether it's a traditional platformer or an RPG, that the people of the kingdom truly celebrate. It's no wonder Bowser or any of the other villains can never get anything done when the Super Mario Brothers are on the case. Did we leave off any of your favorite duos in gaming?
Well?
Little present from Sir Francis.
Oh, so you found the coffin.
Share them with us in the comments, and be sure to subscribe to MojoPlays for more great gaming videos every day.